because you're the jokester from high school. There was always one.
I'm a good guy.
No, you're not.
I just got caught in the wrong position, you know.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
This is Brandon McCaskill. He's standing in court charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle, which is a felony in Texas. And the strange part is, he doesn't seem very concerned about it at all. For most people, facing a felony charge would be a pretty serious moment. But watching his reaction here, you'd almost think he was dealing with a parking ticket instead of a criminal case.
Your street name. Yeah, and what's the lettering on the side of your face?
Some sale cards and detail cards.
Oh, but not this one, because this one was stolen. Where's your detail shop?
I don't have one. I'm starting this from the ground up. I'm mobile. I'm a mobile detailer.
Oh yeah?
Tire shine, shit like stuff like that. Excuse my cussing.
Children are supposed to be proud of their parents, right?
She is proud of me though.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're up to. All right,
stuff happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't. There's no help for you.
This is the beginning of Brandon McCaskill's hearing. He's accused of taking someone else's car, and right from the start things are already going sideways. First problem, he's late to court. The judge calls his name. Brandon McCaskill. Brandon McCaskill. But he's nowhere to be found. And when he finally does show up, he walks into the courtroom hours late, wearing purple shorts like he just wandered in off the street. By the time his case is finally called, it's about 4 hours later. In fact, his hearing ends up being the very last case before the court breaks for lunch.
McCaskill? Brandon McCaskill.
And more. About 2 hours later, McCaskill's case is finally called for his plea hearing. He's facing up to 2 years in a state jail facility in Texas. Oh, this is a pretty serious moment in the case. But this is also where McCaskill's attitude really starts to show.
He's in shorts.
Oh. Okay. Hello.
I apologize for the shorts. I apologize.
All right, so you know that's not appropriate attire.
I have nothing else. I apologize.
Okay.
I haven't been in court so long. I don't keep forgetting.
Winter does happen. Winter is coming, so you got to make sure you at least have one pair of pants. And for court, this is the thing, and I would always tell my client this all the time. You don't have to wear a suit and tie. If you have one, great. I would always try to make sure my clients had a suit and tie, but it's not 100% necessary. But you do need to have long pants. All right, so today's plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge, we've reached a plea agreement. We just now got the paperwork.
All right.
We were going to ask if we could recall it tomorrow for the plea.
We can do it this afternoon?
In shorts.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'll see y'all back here at 1:30.
Okay.
This is the moment Judge Boyd starts to realize something isn't adding up. You can almost see the shift as the judge begins looking a little closer at what's going on here.
Court is calling 2024 CR 4372, State of Texas versus Brandon James McCaskill. And are you Mr. McCaskill?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there an application in this case?
Yes, for probation, for community supervision.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution, if any, to Miles Brown. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense? Is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Miles Brown, and the anti-theft course. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence?
Same with Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection.
You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
It's just that we would ask that you follow the plea agreement. My client has an 8-year-old daughter and a wife that he supports. He works as a car detailer. So, we would just ask that you follow the agreement.
Okay. What's your street name?
No.
That's not what you said in the police report. You said P1 stated that he didn't know Wood's real name and stated that some, I don't know why people are still using the N-word, don't want their name to be known. You feel me? And I respect it. I go by a street name and he go by a street name. That's what we do. So what's your street
I
name?
go by street name, so I don't know why I was in the report.
All right. And what's the 100 on your hand about?
It's 100.
No, what does that mean? You're 100.
It's just authentic, you know. It's old. This is old.
It's what?
It's old. It's old. It really has no significant meaning.
So why would you tattoo 100 on your hand and it has no significant meaning?
I mean, it does, but it's not. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's the lettering on the side of your face?
Some words.
Hmm?
Some words.
Yeah. What are the words?
Against all odds.
All right. And what's the tattoo in the center of your forehead about?
It's a broken heart.
All right. And what's the other one?
Blessed.
And what's the neck tattoo about?
It's just some initials.
And what's on the other hand?
It's just a bomb. It ain't nothing.
And what's the initials on your hand?
My partner that got killed. Just in memories of my partner that got killed.
So how did he get killed?
Gun violence.
And why are you riding around with a gun in the vehicle? All right, that's what the police report says.
I'll be charged with a gun.
So your 8-year-old that you're so concerned about now, but you were not concerned about when you were riding around in the vehicle, where's your 8-year-old?
She's at home right now.
With who?
Safe and sound.
With who?
With my wife. She's good.
Now, what does that mean, she good? So here's the thing. You're in a court of law,
Yes, ma'am.
so don't do the slang with me
Yes,
because it will not register with me, and it will not register with me purposely on my part.
Yes, ma'am.
So your 8-year-old daughter is with, you say, your wife?
Yes.
So you all are legally married.
No.
So that's not your wife. So let's start there. You're not legally married, so that's not your wife. That's the mother of your child.
Yes, ma'am.
You, for some reason, felt she was not worthy to be blessed with a marriage with you. Because did you ask her to marry you? That would be a no. So don't be coming into court using your wife, who is not your wife, and your daughter to play on sympathy of the court.
Right. Most
So
definitely.
that's not, let's start with, that's not your wife. That's the mother of your child. And does she have employment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And she's always had employment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have not always had employment.
I have.
No.
Yes, ma'am. I have.
And so you're saying you're supporting your wife and your daughter on a salary of detailing cars?
Sale cars and detail cars.
Oh, but not this one, because this one was stolen. So where do you sell and
Wasn't
detail
even-
cars?
It wasn't my vehicle. I was detailing the vehicle, and I got in the situation I'm in now.
All right. What I can
Still
tell
not
you
vehicle.
is nowhere in this police report, many things were said,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
nowhere in this police report do you say that you were detailing that vehicle. You said that Woods loaned that vehicle to you.
No, I said I was detailing the vehicle for him. I don't know why they didn't put it in the police report,
Mm-hmm.
but we always have them type of technicalities.
So you detailing a vehicle for a guy, according to you,
Yes, ma'am.
that you met at the Bear County Jail.
Yeah.
Okay. So where is your shop?
It's like if I met you and
You will not, let me just tell you, you will not be meeting me at the Bear County Jail unless you're a client and I'm an attorney, or unless I'm going to the Bear County Jail to speak to inmates for whatever reason. So where's your detail shop?
I don't have one. I'm starting this from the ground up. I'm mobile. I'm mobile.
Yeah.
I'm a mobile detailer.
Oh, yeah?
This is
McCaskill walked out that day with probation instead of jail time, but court records show that just months later, he was accused of another unauthorized use of a vehicle while still on probation. Prosecutors immediately moved to revoke his probation, and when he returned to court, he was late once again.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the equipments you use to detail since you're mobile, which means you have to take equipment from one place to the other place? Are you just going to somebody's home and using their water and their soap and saying you're a detailer?
Well, unless like I go to a car wash and I do my thing there, you know, I vacuum the car out, tire shine, shit like stuff like that. Excuse my cussing. Yeah, I'm over detailing though.
That's not detailing. I do that to my own vehicle. I vacuum it out.
Use purple power, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yes. That's
detail.
something. Yeah, that's
detail
something you can
product.
buy from any store.
Tough stuff.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, we got to start somewhere, right?
Sure. And let's hope it's not at the Bexar County Jail meeting people that we don't know their names, because we don't do that. We just have street names. Deputy Laura, I don't have a street name. When people see me, they call me Stephanie Boyd.
Your name is Judge.
Yeah, okay, that should be my street name, Judge. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's going to be a TAP evaluation. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Probably be negative, you know, but I'm not.
When you say you'll probably be negative, why do you think it's just probably?
I mean, it's been a little minute since I smoked, but
Smoked what?
you know.
All right, you're not allowed to smoke on probation or drink alcohol.
Yes, ma'am. I know that. I know that. You won't have no type of issues like that with me at all. Period.
There's going to be 120 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. There's going to be proof of employment.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. All right, we can go off the record. So you have a daughter, correct? This is what you need to ask yourself, because children are supposed to be proud of their parents, right?
She is proud of me though.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're up to. So this is what I'm going to say to you. You need to look at yourself honestly in the mirror and ask yourself, would you want, with the baggage you have right now and where you are in your life, if your daughter were of age, would you want her to bring you home to meet her parents? Yeah, I know the answer is no. So if the answer is no, you know what that means? She is not proud of you right now. You are presenting a picture of yourself to her that is not true. I don't know anybody who would be proud. Oh yeah, my father is taking some car from some guy named Wood. Oh, my father is smoking. Oh, my father is tattooing his body up with things that mean nothing, like the 100. I'm fine. Here's the thing. I'm fine with people having tattoos. That's fine. People can have tattoos. But if you're going to have tattoos, at least let it have some meaning. You understand? And until you can say you would be so happy that your daughter would bring a guy like you on paper home to meet her family, until you can honestly say that,
I'm a good guy.
no, you're not. You're committed. So you're telling this court that you would be happy and proud of your daughter to bring somebody home who has felony charges.
I mean,
All right,
stuff happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't. All right, there's no help for you, but here's the thing. You cannot have unsupervised contact with minors. So you know what that means? That means for your child to have contact with you, somebody else needs to be present, an adult who is thinking and looking out for her, because you're not.
I just got caught in the wrong position, you know.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
You know what? Turn and look at your attorney. Ask her how many times she's been caught driving a car illegally. You know what? Ask the deputies. Deputy Laura, how many times have you been charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? Vashawn, do you have in your past an unauthorized use of a vehicle that you've done probation for? Zach, have you been at the Bexar County Jail staying there because you've been arrested for an offense?
If I say yes, will you lawyer?
Yeah. See, that's no. Your attorney hasn't been at the Bexar County Jail. And you're telling me with a straight face, jokingly, because you're the jokester from high school, there is always one. You're telling me with a straight face that you would be proud of your daughter to bring you home. And you know what that's saying? The people in that box, no. You see the people over in that box? Some of them have unauthorized use of the vehicle. So what you're telling me is, if any one of those guys, if your daughter were an adult You would be proud for her to bring any one of them home. Yeah, that'll be a no. Thank you very much. Change your life.
Yes, ma'am.
After the judge called his name 3 times with no response, the court moved on. Later that afternoon, she called McCaskill's case again, and it was clear she was not happy about having to wait for him.
Brandon James McCaskill. Brandon McCaskill.
The judge resets the case for about 30 days, but when the next hearing arrives, McCaskill never shows up, further testing the court's patience and putting his probation in jeopardy.
Good morning.
Brandon,
Hold on, this is about him. All right, so
we have an offer now. We're asking for one reset, and we're going to come back and, I believe, accept the offer at the next reset.
all right, how much time are you asking?
30 days.
All right, Miss Ferguson.
Maybe 40.
All right, Miss Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset. All right, so here's the thing. Court starts in here at 9 a.m. You need to be on time at 9 a.m.
Yes.
You understand? All right, Norma, if you'll give him the reset form, once you sign that, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Here,
Thank you
Brandon.
so much.
You're welcome.
The judge resets the
After being arrested on the bench warrant on January 21st, 2026, McCaskill's next court appearance takes place on February 9th, 2026. This hearing is critical because the judge now has to address both his failure to appear and the new unauthorized use charge while he's still on probation.
Brandon James McCaskill. Brandon James McCaskill. Brandon James McCaskill.
On February 23rd, 2026, McCaskill finally shows up to court. After a brief off-camera discussion with Judge Boyd, the case is reset once again. The next major date to watch is April 29th, 2026, when a jury will decide the outcome of his new unauthorized use case and whether he will serve time in a Texas state jail facility. Anyone following this saga should stay tuned for that decisive hearing.